Oh, hey, you made it. Yeah, come in, come in. Well, I think it's really awesome that the pastor put us together. Yeah, I usually help out with the youth group, so it kind of makes sense. Figured I could, help you learn the ropes a little bit. um, we will be sleeping in different cabins, yes, at the camp. Hmm. Well, we're gonna be with the same group of kids. I usually handle the middle school girls. You'll be with the middle school guys. You being a guy and everything. And it's gonna be a lot of work. You've been practicing that song I sent you, the church clap. Okay, good. Um, good. Yeah. Um, so yeah, we're probably gonna do that a couple times. So I hope you got that down. Bring a really good water bottle, and you're gonna want a backpack and good shoes because we're gonna be doing a lot of walking. I don't know what the weather is supposed to look like. Probably really hot. It usually is around that time of the year. Um, and so dress light, modestly, of course. Not that I assumed you wouldn't be, but modestly. Um, so yeah. Anything else you should know? Hmm. Not really. I mean, we're gonna have our phones on us, but obviously our goal is to help the kids learn about God and not be on our phones a ton. Um, I usually do the daily bread with our girls as a nightly devotion if the sermons don't give us something to do with them at the end of the night. Make sure your kids go to bed and no energy drinks. And we usually only let them have water. They have to have water during lunch and breakfast. Dinner time they can have some pop or lemonade, but only water during lunch and breakfast because some of our kids never drink water. They're like, "Oh, I don't like it. Put some lemon in it." Put some lemon in it. You'll be fine. um, but yeah. Oh, and no PDA. I mean, I'd love to hold your hand or give you a small kiss on the temple or whatever, but not around the kids. No. Or you know what? Maybe not at all. No, I don't know. I like the PDA. It's cute, but yeah, no, not around the kids. Um, yeah. Yes, there is going to be time where you are away from your kids, thank goodness. I love my girls very, very much, and they all are pretty amazing. But there are a couple that definitely drain your social battery quicker than others. So, um, we usually try to get our church to sit together. And then we'll have kind of like I don't want to say a small group time, but we'll get our church together to have time to talk and connect with each other, about the messages. And yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I love the camps. They can be exhausting, but I love them all the same. But yeah, that should be everything you need to know. So, me? Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just thinking back to um, you know, eating with my parents and stuff. Yeah. You will have your own bed. You're not expected to sleep next to anybody. Blech. Not that I wouldn't mind snuggling with you. Yeah. Um, you'll probably be in a cabin with your own bed and a couple of kids. Something the leaders and I have found that have been effective for some of our more defiant children is having one leader at each door sleeping. That way, it's easier to hear things. Um, and you don't need to worry about me, okay? I'll be okay. My mom's coming, and I've got a bunch of other leaders that are really great for me. And they'll make sure I take my medicine and that I'm getting plenty of sleep. You don't need to stress about that. Yeah, I promise. I'll be safe. I know you worry because you care, and I'm really grateful for that. But We'll be okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Just try not to be on your phone too much unless you're like taking pictures, or checking in with family, that kind of thing. Um. I'm really excited for you to come with us to church camp, though. Oh, it's so amazing watching all of the kids worship. Yeah, no, I'm good. Wow. I'm alright. It's just, they're so on fire for God, it's so inspirational. And you realize how much of a difference in their life it makes. Yeah. Oh, you know, um, my small group, we, when we had that altar call a little bit ago, um, every single one of my girls are saved. Yeah. I'll get to see them in heaven one day. And it'll be amazing. But enough about that. Camp. Enough about camp. Is there anything that you've been reading or learning about that you wanted to talk about or had questions? Mhm. Oh, the second coming. Wow. That's a heavy one. I unfortunately am not qualified enough to tell you much about it. Um, I know it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. It's just crazy to me. I mean, the first time we met, I was just doing my devotional outside under a tree, and I thought it was your tree, and I was super shy. And now I'm not. And now you're learning about God, and every time you talk about Him, I just find it so attractive. Your eyes just light up, and you talk about Him like you're so sure. And you are, and that's, ugh, so, so amazing. You are so, so amazing. And now you met my parents, and you've been to church with me. I mean, it's just everything is working so well. It kind of scares me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, well, usually when things get to be too good is when they start to crumble, but I don't think that's the case with us. I mean, we're building a firm foundation with God, and everything is going so well. I I see us having a really bright future. Which brings me to my next point. I know we've been together not super duper long, but you brought up marriage to my parents, and I am really excited, and it makes me really happy to know that that's your intention with me. It really does. Um, I do think waiting another year or two, at very least, is a smart decision. And perhaps um, we should talk about the living situation. I do want to live with you. Obviously, we're going to live together when we're married, but my parents think it's a really good idea, and they highly encourage that we don't live together until we are married. We can own a house and get it settled, and that's what my parents did. I mean, they bought a house together, and they decorated. One of them would sleep there overnight, and the other one, well, they worked on everything. And then after they were married is when they spent their lives together there. And I think I think that would be good for us. Um, of course, I think vacationing together where you are also living in the same vicinity is a good idea. Obviously, not sleeping in the same bed, um, but like having to work around each other is smart because we'll learn each other's habits and what each other prefers and expects out of a marriage. But I just, I I really love you, and I wanna do right by you. I wanna be a good wife. I wanna be a biblical wife. and a good one, a good mother to your children, because you, you're just so good. And I see what God meant when he looked at man and he said, "It is good." He was talking about you. And I had to go and mess it all up eating that stupid fruit. Oh, thanks, Eve. But seriously, I think that would be, assuming you're okay with the idea, a good plan for our future. Yeah, I do. I mean, if you don't agree, I'd like to hear your side of it. I don't want you to just hear or just say, "Yeah, sounds good," just to please me. I mean, from my understanding, I'm a little rusty on this part, but yes, biblically, they wouldn't live together until after their marriage, and then they would start a life. And um, yeah, it was always a really big party. I think it would be a really good idea for us to talk to the pastor about it and maybe seek some religious relationship counseling or premarital counseling before before going through with anything. So, I mean, maybe we could look into that. Eventually, it doesn't have to be anytime soon. I know it can kind of feel like we're rushing things, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to rush us. No. No, the last thing I want is to rush us. I want to take my time with you. Pray about it. Pray about it a lot and hard and fast. Just hard for me to do because I get grumpy. But that's what I want. And I trust you to guide me biblically. I I get I've known God for a bit longer, but you will be the man of the house, and you will be the one I'm following and serving. Not as your servant, of course, but I am to love and respect you. You remember that? Cherish me like the church. you're so you're so incredible. God has truly blessed me with you. If you're not the one, I don't know who could be. Cause I couldn't even picture you being this amazing if I tried to picture my dream husband or boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, well, we've got a lot of time before any of that happens. I just wanted to bring it up so it's a little bit of food for thought. um, so, was there anything that you were curious about that we've been reading about? I know we mentioned the resurrection. I mean, that's coming up soon, almost Easter, which is so exciting. Oh, uh, what? Y- you want to come to Easter service? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, of course you can come to Easter service. I would love to have you there. That'd be awesome. Really, it would. Um, we do usually dress up a little bit and get family pictures at Easter, just so you know. Yeah, I don't want you to be out of the loop or anything. What? You're gonna bring your family? Our families are gonna meet? Are you sure your family's gonna like mine? That maybe they should meet me first. You know, and get a feel for things. Yeah, I am a little insecure about it. Yeah, why you gotta point me out? um, yeah, I think that would be really great. I could come over for dinner sometime if you'd like, and meet your family. I think it's really important that they be aware of our relationship. You know, especially if we're gonna go forward with everything. So, yeah, I'd love to come over for dinner. Pray. Yeah, we can definitely pray about our situation, of course. Um, here. Hands, why don't you pray this time? I really like to hear you talk to God. Okay, go ahead.